Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to the US Junior Men's Double Scull of 2019. It's Gil, Dexter and Peter Laurie. Jill sent me a message and said, hey, this is our footage. We're going to the Junior Worlds. Would you like to have a look at it? Of course. So I'm going to let it play for a couple of seconds and then we're going to jump right into it. Now let's stop this right here. As usual, if I do a video analysis, I either stop at the finish or at the catch, usually at the catch, because this is where you can see what's happening. Very nice, relaxed lat. Very good. Relaxed shoulder. Very good. Still somewhat a stable trunk there. Looks good. Very nice job. Okay, now legs. As he prepares, and he puts very little body weight onto his oar handles, he already puts the blade in the water with the last bit of preparation. That's absolutely the way it should be. This is like 90% of the ideal in my opinion, because there is really no lag at the catch. You see this? He's going forward, reduces weight on the oar handles by reducing. He does it in time. He doesn't go all the way to the catch and wait, stopping the blade. His blade never stops. Blade moves either backwards or it propels the boat. Back, and in. Very good, very nice job. And look at this, look at the trunk, how stable it is. That force travels right into the lat, right in there, and then straight into the hip and from there to the knees. So this is, if I had to draw a picture and say, this is what I want it to look like, this is what it should look like. It's that simple, looks very good, almost cheesy. Let's follow this a bit more. So leg drive, leg drive, leg drive. And now comes the crucial phase. This is interesting for me. Now that the oars are in the 90-degree angle towards the boat, the question is, can you accelerate the boat with little body motion as possible, or can you not? And he can. Look at this. Whoop. Oh, you see how nicely the lats are activated there. Beautiful. Uses his trunk weight. Doesn't do extra drama towards the finish. Good job, very good job. The legs, yeah, they come a bit early when you go forward, but it still looks very good. Now you see that leaning onto your oar handles, but you do it at a point of time we were able to manage and compensate later on as well. So this is not 100% ideal, but it's like 90-95%. So for junior rowing, this is remarkably good. Absolutely, just let it play for a couple of strokes. Very nice, very nice. Okay, stroke eye. Let's check the stroke eye. We also have a bit of that leaning onto your oar handles, and the stroke eye's blades move away from the water a bit more, which leaves more work to be done at the catch. And naturally, the bow guy is actually in the water quicker than the stroke. So it's not like the bow guy is too quick, it's just that the stroke guy has too many things, too many tasks to get done at the catch. And one of the most important tasks to get done is get the blade closer to the water or in the water. And as it's so far away and there's a lot of trunk weight on the oar handles, will not work in time. This is why he starts to roll up the upper body and pivots along with the catch. Nevertheless, he's very well able to sustain that and use that towards the finish. So they managed to use that upper body pivot towards the end of the stroke or towards the 90-degree position very well. Now the problem as well is the legs come too early. The lower back position could be a bit more in tune with the rest of your trunk. And if you just stop leaning forward onto your oar handles just before the catch, have light hands, then you could have a bit of a longer leg drive before the upper body would pivot, and then I think your double would be faster again. Because we do see a significant difference in force curves. Can you see this? Check this position right there. Oars are not bending. Oars are bending. So it may be just perspective, but that's all I've got. So to me, there is a pretty significant difference in the way the guys row. So to me, if I had to draw force curves, it would probably be a plateau, and this would be like the ideal. And at the stroke, we would have a bit of a higher peak, and then it would ease off a bit. So this is the way I assume these force curves look. Let's let the video play for a bit. Zip. Yeah. We see the oars bend here at stroke a bit earlier. Yeah. But still, at the 90-degree position, you guys managed to pivot at about the same time. The problem is in stroke, there's not much pivot left. How to solve this now before the World Championships? Reduce the trunk weight on your oar handles, and you do this here at the recovery, because you don't lean back excessively. That's all very good. You just wash out a little early, but these are all byproducts. So what you gotta do is just move forward, wait with the legs until you move that. See that lower section of your trunk forward. This is what you're gonna move forward. And this is a bit too high, so try to sit a bit taller in the lower trunk section. Wait with the legs a bit longer until this part here is at least straight, if that's the case. I know with the bow guy it's not the case as well, but he compensates towards the stroke, towards the catch. If you manage to compensate as well, by compensating I mean, okay, your legs bend too early on the way forward, but once you go forward, you still move that lower section of the trunk forward. If you do this, it will work. I think, to be honest, this is a very, very high level for a junior double. This is not just some, yeah, okay, there's so many tasks. No, this is already very good. And I'm pretty sure if you look at World Cup athletes or championship athletes, they will have pretty similar problems. So Gil and Peter, you guys are doing a very, very, very good job. And also congratulations to your coach. Getting you that far technically is not easy, and chapeau. Absolutely. Good, guys. I wish you all the best for Tokyo, all the best for the World Championships, and I'm looking forward to hear more of you. Good, guys. Have a good day. See you soon. Bye-bye.